Hello guys, my name is Madhur and welcome to my channel. This is the 34th tutorial in the series of tutorials on Unix shell programming. In this tutorial, we're going to begin our discussion on logical operators. Now there are three logical operators that Unix provides us: the AND operator, the OR operator, and the NOT operator. The NOT operator we've already met once before, and that was in the previous tutorial. If you remember, when we discussed how to check whether a string was not equal to another string, I told you guys to use the exclamation mark and the equal to sign as the operator. Now the exclamation symbol in the operator is actually the NOT operator, and what it does is it reverses the evaluation of a test. So if a statement was going to evaluate to true, then it would then evaluate to false if you would place a NOT operator before it, right? And vice versa. Maybe in the future I'll record a tutorial in which I'll discuss the NOT operator again, but for the time being I just want to concentrate on AND and OR. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a shell script that demonstrates the AND operator, and I have my text editor up here, and I have saved this file in my home folder, given it the name and.sh. And what this script is going to do is it's going to ask the user to enter a number between 50 and 100, right? And then it's going to store the input in a variable, and then it will check using the test statement whether the input that has been provided is indeed between 50 and 100 or not. And it's going to do that by running two tests. The first test is going to check whether the number is less than 100, and if it is less than 100, then it's going to check whether the number is greater than 50 or not. And only if both the tests would evaluate to true, we would print a message like the user is within limits. And if any one of those tests evaluates to false, then we would print a different message, right? So it's going to be a very simple, straightforward script, but it's going to explain to us how the AND operator works. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the echo statement to ask the user to enter a number between 50 and 100. And on the next line, I'm going to use read to store the input in the variable num. And now we have to check the value of num, and we have to first check whether num is less than equal to 100, and then we also have to check whether num is greater than equal to 50. Now these are the two tests that we wish to execute, but we can't just put these tests within the square brackets like this. What we have to do is we have to instruct the shell how it has to go about conducting these tests. That is, if we are interested in just the evaluation of this test, or just the evaluation of this test, or if we wish to have both these tests run and have both these tests return an exit status of 0, based on what we want, we would choose our operator. And since in this case we want both these tests to return a true value, we're going to use the AND operator, and its symbol is -a, and that's what you have to place to use the AND operator. And I'm going to put this entire test in the if statement, and we would only enter the if block if both these tests would evaluate to true. So this and this both should evaluate to true for us to get inside the if block, right? Now I'll use echo to display a message. You are within limits, right? And if any one of these tests evaluates to false, then we're going to display another message using echo, of course. You are out of limits, right? And then of course we would have to close our if block by using the keyword fi. I'll bring up my terminal now, and I'll execute the shell script using sh and .sh, which is the name of my script file. And if I enter 45, then it tells me that I'm out of my limits. And if I enter 125, then again it tells me that I'm out of my limits, because 45 is less than 50 and 125 is greater than 100. But if I input a number between 50 and 100, something like 89, then it tells me that I'm within my limit. So through this shell script, what I wanted to tell you guys was that if you want to run more than one test on strings or numbers or on files at the same time, then you have to use one or more conjunction operators to instruct the shell how you want to go about executing those tests, right? So in this case, since we wanted both these tests to return an exit status value 0, or if we wanted both these conditions to evaluate to true, we use the AND operator, right? If we wanted any one of these tests to evaluate to true, and we didn't really care, for example, if dollar num was less than 100, then it didn't really matter to us whether dollar number was greater than 50 or not. If that was the case, then we would have used a different operator. But since in this case we wanted both these conditions to be true, that's why we've used the AND operator. So I hope you guys have got the message, and this is the first logical operator. And in the next tutorial, we're going to learn how to use the OR operator in our scripts. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe to my channel.